All right. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, all across the globe, welcome to another edition of My Health, Your Health with Kevin Vaughan. I am here with the awesome Tamara Dillard. Sister Dillard, how you doing today, ma'am?
I'm doing great. Happy to be here.
Oh, thank you so much. Hey, guys, Sister Dillard, Miss Dillard here, ladies and gentlemen, is the CEO and founder of Opulent Home Care. We're going to talk about that a little later on as well. But Miss Dillard, we always love to hear from our guests about just an encouraging word or an inspiring word, a motivational word. But anything you want to open up with today, if you don't mind, before we get started. Thank you so much for your time today.
I do. I want to always encourage everyone to
Yeah,
speak from a place of authenticity.
yeah,
That is the best spot to be in. God wants us to love each other
yes,
authentically.
yeah,
And if we can speak from a place of authenticity, we have already crossed the bridge
yeah.
into where we can be most useful, most impactful on this world. And then we have already done his divine work. We're already on the way to serving in the most genuine way.
Oh, I love it. What a great way to start the program here today, ladies and gentlemen. Ms. Dillard just mentioned some stuff to you that's very powerful, very dear to my heart as well, guys. But it's so important that we take care of each other more, folks around the world, respect each other, as she mentioned earlier, love each other as well. This is why My Health, Your Health is here today. Now, guys, I am not a doctor. And but I can tell you, Ms. Dillard is qualified to talk about what she does. So we're going to be talking about what she does with Opulent Home Care today. But I'm going to read her bio, guys, as we get started. But My Health, Your Health, ladies and gentlemen, is here to help you guys. We bring in powerful people, qualified people, certified people, people that got their PhDs, masters, and all the above in the area of healthcare and wellness, guys. So we love to keep you guys up to date, keep you in the know. And guess what, Sister Dilla, as you know, we want everybody at peak power as much as possible in their health. And of course, you provide that service as well. We're going to talk about that a little later on as well. I love it. Hey, let's get started, guys, on My Health, Your Health with Kevin Vaughan and my wonderful guest today, Tamara Dillard. Hey, Tamara Dillard is the founder and administrator of Opulent Home Care, ladies and gentlemen, an agency focused on providing personalized home care. I love that. Determined to elevate your expectations to the next level, OHC's team is specifically trained and dedicated to preserving the independent and dignity of their clients. Oh, I love it. Experienced as a director of health services. Oh, that's wonderful. Heart failure educator, critical care nurse. This allows Ms. Dillard the unique ability to view quality standards and optimization from many angles, ladies and gentlemen. A passion for healthcare literacy drives her to improve equitable in-home and palliative and hospice care education to make an impact on the local and under-resourced communities. Thank you so much, Ms. Dillard, for that. You're taking care of our people out there. I love it. Well established in healthcare, DEI, and thankful for the incredible relationship she has formed with providers in the Metro Atlanta community, ladies and gentlemen. Opulent Home Care has an outstanding board of advisors and consulting team and a great team as well that works with her on a regular basis. Like no one else, Tamara is truly invested in developing a personal connection, ladies and gentlemen, with each and every one of her Opulent Home Care clients by providing a high quality service of being ready available. One of Tamara's wonderful quotes here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's find out what fantastic things our connections can achieve. I love that. That's wonderful. Hey guys, welcome again, Miss Tamara Dillard to My Health, Your Health. I love it. Thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you for having me here. I'm truly honored to be able to do the thing I love to do the most,
Yeah,
which is, be in front of people
yeah,
where they can learn more about what's available to them. You
absolutely.
know,
Yeah.
when we met, my biggest, mission was to be able to let people know what's available. A lot of people just don't know that this
Right.
exists.
Exactly,
You
Mr.
know,
Lee. Exactly. Matter of fact, I was just thinking while you was talking here, you don't see this on commercials. You
you
know,
don't.
you don't see it on commercials. You don't see it on news. Or how about this? The news at least can cover this good, important stuff. How about that? The news system, the journalists, they don't cover this stuff that you're doing. It's amazing.
You're correct. Unfortunately, healthcare, the system itself,
Right.
is designed in a reactive way,
Yeah.
not in a preventive way. And so, my passion is to bring about a kind of reversal of that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so, like you read in my bio, it's
Yeah.
about um, health literacy
Right.
and
Exactly.
health equity
Yeah.
to under-resourced communities, and
Yeah.
really kind of flip that on its head, because
Yeah.
people think of under-resourced communities and they think of a resource, which
Right.
is money,
Right. Right.
but that's not what I'm thinking of.
Right.
A resource that we all are short on is education and time.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's everybody. That's everybody's mom and dad. That's
Right.
everybody's son and daughter.
Yeah.
And I'm looking for things that connect people.
Absolutely. I am so
Um,
excited about that. And we're going to help you get the word out on this end for sure. So we're going to talk more about that in the future, but we want to, the goal is just to promote what you're doing, get the word
correct.
out, social media. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, on the internet, right now, there's 5.6 billion people on the internet. And I love to know how many people are talking about this topic today, and all of that. So we're going to do our part, Sister Dillard, by providing you some space on this network to share every now and then, to share what's going on with these services, because it affects, I think if I remember correctly, this affects our young people,
It
our
does.
middle-aged people, and our older people. So you got the service for everybody. That's powerful. That is so
That's
powerful.
right.
I love it. Well, one thing I wanted to ask you, Ms. Dillard, before we get started on Opulent Home Care, is your journey. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Did you have, doctors and all healthcare providers in your family who inspired you? How did you get to this level of wonderful care?
I do come from a family of educators and nurses.
Oh,
I did.
that explains that right
Yeah,
there.
I do. So my great aunt was a nurse.
Wow, wow.
I also have teachers in my family, so I am an educating nurse. I have
Yeah,
a master's prepared
yeah,
as a
yeah,
healthcare administrator and informaticist. So I take those
yeah,
two things together and combine them. I'm a bachelor's prepared registered nurse. I'm
yeah,
also a certified Scrum Master. So that Lean Six Sigma
yeah,
piece is how we at Opulent take data to improve processes every day.
yeah,
We are a data-driven company,
yeah,
which takes us sets us apart from other companies, because
yeah.
you are going to get top-notch care because we are
Right,
utilizing the latest technology to deliver that care with our highly trained professionals, which also it doesn't take away from us being compassionate.
right.
So, you know, putting those things together
Yeah,
helps solidify you getting the highest quality care. And having home care also reduces your risk of readmission to the hospital. If you
right,
recently had surgery, if you recently um, had chemotherapy, we want to keep you healthy and at home. So that's what home care
right.
delivers to you personally, instead of you trying to make it through on your own.
Yeah,
um, it's very valuable to have somebody from a home care
yeah,
for, to
absolutely.
help get you through that. And that's what we're here for.
Oh, I love it, Ms. Dillard. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining us, this is My Health, Your Health with Kevin Vaughan. My wonderful guest today, CEO and founder of Opulent Home Care, is Ms. Tamara Dillard. She's here with us today to share more information about the Opulent Home Care services as well. One thing we want to do, I love Tamara. I worked in two hospitals in the quality side of it, basic performance improvement guy, helping out the doctors and the nurses. And boy, do I have an affinity for you guys, what you do there. I love my nurses, love the doctors, those who truly understand how to handle, healthcare properly and do it right way. So I do take my hats off and give a shout out to all the nurses around the globe that are nurses and take care of their patients, take care of their clients. If you have a nonprofit, for profit, whatever, anything you're doing to help the people is amazing. But I love my nurses and love the doctors that are doing the right thing for our patients and for our community all around the world. So thank you so much for all you do. And also, we honor your family for putting you in that particular environment, if you will, as well. Yeah, that is so powerful. Well, that's great. Well, let's talk about some of the things that are needed, if you don't mind, Ms. Dillard. What's some of the services that are needed today in our community, not just in the state of Georgia, but also too around the country as well?
So, in the home care space, services that are needed, you need someone to guide you through care coordination.
Mm,
That is a skilled care service.
yeah,
That encompasses, like we were speaking about earlier, 18 to 80 plus.
yeah,
A lot of family members come home and just don't understand what's been given to them in the doctor's office.
right.
Your world becomes incredibly small when you're sitting on that examination table
Hmm.
and you can't digest that large amount of information that's being given to you from the provider,
Yeah,
from the doctor. It's not that it's not been given, you just can't digest it.
right, right.
So you need a healthcare professional to explain it to you, break it down so that you can follow those instructions,
Yeah,
so you can get to the next step in your care. And that's where a lot of times that chain is broken
yeah.
and you're not able to move forward and get healthy and get better. If you involve home care at that step or even
Mhm.
before, we can help guide you through your health and recovery.
Yeah,
So it's really important to have a partner in your care so
yeah,
that you can successfully get through whatever process you're going through, have a patient advocate in
yeah.
your corner along the way.
No, I love it. Hey, Sister Dill, one thing I wanted to ask you about. Let's kind of walk through the age groups, if you will, and talk about our youth here. How is our youth? What's the youth needs, if you will, the young people's needs for your services as well today, and what's going on there?
So young people are very active,
Yeah,
and because they're so active, they may be involved in sports.
all
Well,
right.
sports comes with injuries.
Yeah, yeah.
So, we have young athletes with rotator cuff injuries,
Ah,
rotator cuff surgeries. Well,
gotcha.
they need help to recover.
Gotcha.
And they don't always understand those instructions. You can't raise that right arm above your shoulder. You
Right,
can't, put it behind your back anymore. You can't go out there and wrestle with your brother
right.
after you left rotator cuff surgery. They don't understand that. They need somebody to come in and speak their language and give them those instructions or drive them to the next appointment and make sure they're taking their medication the way they're supposed to and not, end up on the news.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
We want to help them,
Yeah,
set them up for success.
yeah,
So that's what we can do. And we could just be in for 7 to 10 days to help them recover. It's not
yeah,
forever,
yeah,
but we help them do that and recover successfully. But we help prevent readmission rates. So that's why we are a partner in their care. We can be a partner with a physician even.
yeah.
A lot of times we are brought in by physicians.
Right.
So that's why it's really key to partner with
I love.
um vetted home
Yeah.
care agency like Opulent.
Oh, I love it. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we're talking to Miss Dillard about care for our teenagers or for our young adults, if you will. And one thing I love about Miss Dillard's service is that she educates. That's so important, man. You got to educate the client. You got to educate the customer, or you got to educate the patient. You know, how I wanted to frame that, but you got to be able to have the educational piece because we don't know. I'm a layman.
Exactly.
I don't know, I don't know. Do I need one opinion? Do I need three opinions? That type of, I don't know what I do. I need surgery. Do I not need surgery? I don't know, folks. I have to rely on people like Ms. Dillard to tell me what I need based on my particular diagnosis. So important. I'm so glad that you're doing that as well on a regular basis. And I know you got a wonderful team that helps you. And Ms. Dillard, if you don't mind, just think about it. You want to shout out to your team. You don't have to do it by name, but you want to give your team some shout out because I know you can't do all this by yourself.
Absolutely. The Opulent team is wonderful and dedicated, and more than anything, they have a passion for learning.
Yeah.
And I think that is fantastic. I only bring on board people who
Right.
are, you know, passionate about learning too.
Yeah.
So we provide them with continuing education units, but
Yeah.
not only professional,
Yeah.
personal.
Yeah.
And I think that's what makes a dynamic group of people,
Hmm.
is that they're wanting to grow on a personal level.
Yeah.
So we set them up with that with community partners like yourself,
Love.
to help them grow personally.
Yeah, that's
Hmm.
wonderful. Frank, thank you so much. Hey, as we're talking with Ms. Dillard about the age bracket for services that she has at Opulent Home Care, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk about the next category is our working adults, if you will. We're talking about the people that have their families started and they're working now as well. Can you talk a little about that bracket, if you don't mind, Ms. Dillard, about your services for the working mom and dad and or a single mom, single dad, or that type of age bracket now where we got families working together now trying to take care of themselves as well.
Yes, that is the bulk of the population that we serve.
Okay. Yeah.
They find themselves, um, well, that's really why I started.
Yeah. Yeah.
We
Exactly.
they they find themselves in between
Yeah.
everything, and we help them get back to being
Yeah.
themselves.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to feel in between.
Right.
And so we provide them with what is supportive care.
Hmm.
Supportive care can help them get back to the role that they are specifically seeking to be. They really want to be mom. They
Right.
really want to be the daughter.
Yeah.
They don't want to be the caregiver. So call us.
Hmm.
That is who we are.
Hmm.
Call us and let us provide that care so that you can be who you want to be. You want to be mom. You want to be the daughter.
Yeah.
Enjoy that time because that time does not return to you.
Right.
And we can provide the care so that you can enjoy your quality of life. The services that they need are varied. It can be anything from companion concierge,
Hmm.
and our companion concierge program is phenomenal.
Hmm.
We don't just look at task. Everybody does task,
Right.
like, going to the store, bathing, grooming,
Right.
transportation.
Yeah.
Everybody does that, but
Yeah.
we go beyond that. We have a very personalized program. Nothing is basic about Opulent. So
Uh,
I
yeah.
implore you to give us a call so that you can see the dynamic program we have to offer.
Yep.
But I tell everyone basic is nice, but if you want beyond basic, call us.
I love it. Yeah, you talking 7 star here, folks. That's what you're talking about. 7 star program here, Ms. Dillard. I love it. I love it. Matter of fact, with that said, Ms. Dillard, let's talk about how people can reach out to Opulent Home Care or your office as well. How can people get in touch with us? Do a commercial break here. How can people get in touch with you for more information?
OpulentHomeCares.com,
Hmm.
or you can call us at 678-981-7022.
Oh, I love it. Thank you so much. And we'll give that out again, ladies and gentlemen, because we want you guys to get educated, get information about this wonderful home care service that's in state of Georgia as well. Matter of fact, Ms. Dillard, do you handle, or excuse me, are you just in the state of Georgia right now? And how does that work as far as your
We are.
reach?
We are in the metro Atlanta area right now, but
Gotcha.
we do have plans to grow
Yes,
very soon.
I love
Mhm.
it. I love it. That's great. Hey, let's talk about the next category, which is dear to my heart, is our baby boomers. Miss Dillard, they are getting older and they're brilliant, they're smart, and but they are aging. So we got to take care of them as well. Let's talk about that category that Opulent Home Care takes care of as well. I know you are doing some great work there, but tell us a little bit about that category and the services you provide for them as well.
You said it. You said it. They are brilliant. They are
Yeah.
smart. They
Yes.
are incredibly inquisitive,
Yeah.
which is why our program is set up
Yeah.
uh, so dynamically.
Yeah.
Because straight out of the gate, they hit us with, "Do you do this? Do you do that? Do you this?" I was like, "Okay, we can't. There's nothing that we can give that's going to be basic
Yeah.
because I don't want to do what everybody else is doing.
Right,
I
right.
We can't give them what everybody else is giving."
Yeah,
And it's because they have so many questions about what can you do, and
right.
they're very tech savvy.
Yeah.
So because we are a tech driven company, a
Yes, ma'am.
tech-driven agency. We allow them to grow in technology
Right.
as well. We actually will teach and introduce them to technology,
Yeah.
which
Woo.
is a fantastic part of what we do.
Hey.
Um, and we invite them to our patient portal. Their families are a part of that. We have, the only nationally approved software for home care
Oh, great.
at our disposal, and they love that.
I love
So I don't
it.
even like to use the term baby boomers, but I just
Right.
identified
Right.
that, yes,
Yes.
that is,
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
we're gonna have to give them another name because they are
Yeah. Yeah.
so incredibly beyond
That's right.
what I would think that generation should be called. I think yeah, they're very dynamic. And
Yeah.
yeah, there are a lot of them. And so everybody's just waiting for this wave. They actually have another term, but I don't even want to use
Yeah.
it
Exactly.
because
Yeah.
there is a wave, an influx of a
Right.
huge population of seniors. But we do serve seniors, but our education path has been, home care is not exclusively for seniors, but we do
Right.
serve seniors as well. But they are so tech
Yeah.
savvy and tech
Yeah.
driven that we give them exactly what they want.
Yeah, absolutely. I love it. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, all across the globe, we're talking to Tamara Dillard, ladies and gentlemen. She is the founder and administrator of Opulent Home Care. We're talking to that. Here's the website, guys. I want you guys to visit that website as soon as possible. Check her out as well. One area that Ms. Dillard I want to talk about, and you help me out here on this as well. We got, as we know, our seniors. I'll just say our seniors. Sometimes we have to take care of them, right? That means we have our own families. But guess what? I got to bring mama and them and daddy and them and maybe an auntie or, great auntie or whatever to help out, to help them out. You got to bring them into your home or maybe you move into their home. So can you talk a little bit about, do you kind of help relieve that a little bit as well in those
That's
areas?
Yeah, yeah. And that traditionally has been from an African American standpoint,
Yeah,
that's traditionally how we have taken care of our elders.
yeah, exactly.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Oh, of course.
And there's nothing wrong with shifting that paradigm
Right.
either.
Yeah, exactly.
Um, And so, I speak to families who say, no, we've always done it that way. My
Yeah,
family
yeah,
did it that way.
yeah,
And we have nurses, but
yeah, exactly.
they love the idea to bring in supportive care.
Yeah.
We also had supportive care for
Mm-hmm.
my great grandmother, and it allowed us to be able to enjoy the role that we were in, which is to be the daughter, to be the
Yeah,
granddaughter, to
yeah,
be who you are so that you can cherish that time that you have with your loved one
yeah,
and that you can step away from being a
yeah,
caregiver 100% of the time.
yeah.
You don't need that stress in your life all the
Mhm.
time. You have to be able to turn it off.
Right.
I am a healthcare professional, but when I became a primary caregiver,
Hmm.
because everybody has a significant story as to why they became a healthcare provider.
Right, right.
Nearly 100%, I want to say 90% of the people
Yeah,
I've interviewed for Opulent
right,
had a personal health care story as to why
right,
they became a CNA, as to why they
right,
became an RN.
right.
And I too had that primary caregiver role put in my face,
Hmm.
and then Opulent Home Care was born.
Oh, I love it. I love it. That's powerful. I love it. Thank you so much for really what you do and why you're doing it as well. On top of that, hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is My Health, Your Health with Kevin Vaughan and my wonderful guest today, CEO and founder administrator of Opulent Home Care. And we're here today to really highlight what Opulent is all about, ladies and gentlemen, as well. As you was talking, Ms. Dillon, I was thinking about the educational piece. And, we got to get the word out more and more about what you do in these areas and in spaces as well. I wanted to ask you about maybe the top two areas of education that people need to know about opulent home care, the top two areas that maybe not are mentioned, on a regular basis, if you will. What's some of the areas you think we need to just learn more about this care that you have?
I think that it's easier to access support than
Okay.
you think.
Yeah.
We are a click or a call away.
Yeah. There you
You
go.
don't have to do this by yourself.
There you go. Yeah. Yeah.
We can have a professional to you in 48 hours.
Right.
So don't do this alone.
Yeah. That's
Mm,
good. That's
Yeah,
good.
you don't
That's,
have to do it alone.
yeah. Yeah.
And I don't think anyone else can promise you that.
Right, exactly. That's powerful right there, Ms. Dillard. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, you hear that? I'm talking about families, all the daughters and nieces and nephews and sons, all the above that have to take care of someone in your family. Don't matter what age, really. I'm thinking now it doesn't matter, but you need to contact Ms. Dillard's office, Opulent Home Care, guys. The website's above my head there, right there, above me there. There's the website right there, guys. So you can contact them today, get more information, set up those appointments as well in this area. But it's so important, ladies and gentlemen, that we know we don't have to do it by yourself. Matter of fact, it's so important. All you have to do is really Google Opulent Home Care. Just Google it, guys. Put that in there, Opulent Home Care. Just Google that, and you'll get your information. So don't feel you got to do this by yourself by taking care of your loved ones, and maybe it could be your neighbor, right? It could be your neighbor. I got one of my sisters, Ms. Dillard, up in upstate New York. They took care of their neighbor across the street, because they were a little elderly, but they were checking on them and do that type of thing and as well. But whoever it is, guys, you need to contact Ms. Dillard's office and learn more about these wonderful services that Opulent Home Care has for you to help you out in your needs in your particular area. So I love it. This is powerful. Wow, that is so cool. Well, Ms. Dillard, one of the things I wanted to ask you about is the takeaways for today. What's your takeaway for today, madam, as we move along here?
The takeaway is, um, like I said, we are here to support
Yeah.
the entire family,
Yep.
18 to 80 plus.
Yep.
Reach out to us. You can send a message online. You
Yep.
can click, call, send a message. We'll be there to support your family.
Uh,
Home care is not exclusively for seniors, but
right.
we provide
Right.
supportive care,
Hmm.
chronic care, we post-op care,
Yeah.
senior care, but care coordination is so important for your recovery. We help you get back to better. We help you get back to you. You do not have to do this alone.
Hmm.
And we are here to elevate your home care experience.
Yeah. There you go. We're
We
talking
can do it like no other.
exactly. We're talking 7-star stuff, guys. 7-star service here. That's what we're all about here today. Matter of fact, I want to encourage everybody, if that's okay with Ms. Dillard, if you have a platform, a digital platform of any type, podcast, you need to invite her on your program. You got a digital television network, invite her on for an interview, right? Where you can interview her about this wonderful service as well, guys. So all my colleagues out there that have platforms on all social media platforms, please do that. Matter of fact, I'm going to put this on TikTok so people know as well, as well, Sister Dillard, Ms. Dillard, as well on that. So I want to encourage all my colleagues out there to have any type of media platform. Please consider inviting Ms. Dillard on your program to talk about the opulent home care services and all she's about as well. That's powerful. Thank you so much for that. And this includes organizations, associations, and groups. All you guys that got a lot of folks out there that need to hear what Opulent Home Care is all about from Ms. Dillard, you need to contact her as soon as possible and have her as a speaker to one of your networks there as well. So thank you so much. We wanted to put that plug out there, Ms. Dillard, because I think more people need to hear about your services. And we just, I've been in Atlanta for a while and just now hearing about you. So we're going to change some of that, aren't we?
Thank you for that. You'll see me soon. I actually will air on Fox in 2 weeks.
Oh, wonderful. Congratulations on that. It's going to be great. I love it. I love it. Well, that's great. Hey, guys, if you're just joining us, thank you so much for being with us here on My Health, Your Health. This is an informative health and wellness network here that I put together on the network to bring in people like Miss Tamara Dillard, who's the CEO and administrator of Opulent Home Care. So we thank you so much for being with us today. As always, Ms. Dillard, I want to give you some final thoughts. Any final thoughts and things you want to share with us before we let you go today?
My final thought is um, keep serving.
Yeah,
I always say serve first. The
yeah,
rest will come.
yeah. Exactly. That's powerful. I like that. Matter of fact, ladies and gentlemen, I love that you can't sum up God, but if you could sum up God, he's a server. God served us. He served us. He's got the universe he created. He created everything that we see and know of. If anything, he served us as humankind, if you will, ladies and gentlemen. So servanthood is so important to God. It's also important to us as well. So she said it right, ladies and gentlemen. Ms. Dillard just mentioned to you, serve well, serve others, help others. But guess what? You can't do it by yourself. You got to get the help. And that's where Opulent Home Care comes in, ladies and gentlemen. So I want you guys to contact the website's above my head there. I guess I keep, yeah, right there, guys. So please contact her today. Also, to get some more information, I'm sure Ms. Dillard will entertain some appointments too, just to learn more about the services, all right? But you can get that off the
Absolutely.
website, but definitely can contact her for an appointment and learn more about that as well. So thank you so
That's
much.
right.
Amen. I love it. Any final thoughts? You good? Amen.
Yes, thank you for having me, and definitely give us a call, and I'll answer any questions that you have about Opulent and the services that we provide. Be happy to do that.
Absolutely. Hey guys, this has been My Health, Your Health with Miss Tamara Dillard, ladies and gentlemen, one of the best in the business, no doubt about that. She is the founder and administrator of Opulent Home Care. I'm excited about networking with her and being a part of her network as well. Our goal is to continue sharing and educating our network around the globe, guys, and of course, specifically in the United States on what Opulent Home Care is all about. It's about service. It's about quality care. It's about caring about you and what you're concerned about as well. So, Ms. Dillard, thank you so much. We want you to have a wonderful day today and a great rest of the week as well. Thank you so much for your time.
You too.
Amen. Hey guys, thank you so much for your time as well. This has been My Health, Your Health. I want you guys to share this out on your platforms, guys, because you never know who said, oh, I didn't know about that. I didn't know about Opulent. I didn't know about Ms. Dillard. Now you know. I love it. So thank you so much. We want you to share this out on your platforms, guys. And I want to thank you in advance for doing that as well. Hey, I want to leave you with this real quickly. Hey, remember to always out-love, out-serve, and out-forgive each other. And remember, there's nothing you can't do when you serve others. I love it. Thank you so much. Again, Ms. Dillard, thank you so much for your time. Hold on one second as we close out here. Thank you so much again for your time today. Amen. Take care, everybody. Don't forget to share this out, everybody. Bye-bye.